guys. Um, Nothing real special for this post. I'm kind of tired, although I really don't have that much this week, so I don't know why I am. Yeah. So last week, on Tuesday, they showed Back to the Future in the Spectrum, and there were like 50 people or so that came to that. And it was great because it was half people who had seen it before a long time ago, and half people who had never seen it before. So it was a combination of people hearing these fantastic, hilarious jokes for the first time, as well as grown up kids understanding how awkward some of these situations were and how hilarious it ended up being. Um, I mean, Marty McFly goes back and basically enraptures his mother. Oh. I remember we were all laughing when Marty wakes up. She's right there. It's like, but you're, 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 you're hot. I mean, it's we just cackled up laughing because we're college students. That kind of stuff is hilarious for us. I had immunizations and an eye exam for mission stuff. And then on Thursday, there was the dance practice for the Jane Austen ball. And that was great. More people that had never been there before. I basically taught people how to do them, whatever. Friday night was True Aggie night, and it was also A Day, which means that you didn't have to be a True Aggie to become a True Aggie. And I went and I conquered. No, I became a True Aggie though. Eventually, Eric and Bridget finally convinced me to go, and I did go, but as soon as I arrived and I was kind of examining things, by the way, Tegan, your picture of True Badger Night, I could see like 50 people or so. There were like 400 when it was the most packed. There were like 400 people, 200 in line, 100 floating around, and 100 just surrounding the stage. Yes, they had a stage. They had lights. They had fence posts making a line over the top. Um, but once I got there, I basically just found a place by a tree, kind of away, but close enough to so that hey, I'm here. I'm just not actively going out looking for anyone. So I stayed by that tree the entire time. And as it was all winding down, and the group of boys from my floor had already found all their targets and things, um, they came huddling over, and it was like 2 or 3 minutes before time was up. You couldn't do anymore. And then two Korean girls walked up and startled some of the boys in the group, and they start looking around. Who can we ask? Who can we ask? They get Chris, who hadn't, um, no, he had already kissed someone that night. And then they see me as like Alex, and Simon pulls me over, and I'm like, dang it, I almost got away. Uh, Dude, I forgot the girl's name. Ugh, she whispered it to me really silently, and it was Korean, so I didn't really know what it was or how to spell it. But yeah, the overwhelming characteristic was soft. So then Saturday night, I went to the Jane Austen ball with Natalie. That was good. Uh, didn't go exactly like I planned, but it ended up being just fine anyways. Halfway through the dance, we went outside and they had this really massive, amazing playground. And there were a whole bunch of kids playing out. So we just played tag with them and on the swings, and it was great. It's fantastic. I just came back from family home evening, and it was supposed to be kind of like a readathon, but really I was the only one reading because it was like two other family home evening groups. Well, only 2 or 3 people from each family home evening group had come to their individual things, so we all made our own. And there were people playing games, and people studying, and people like me and Richard. Um, I read Winnie the Pooh and How to Train Your Dragon Brave fan fiction, and it was fantastic. And I'm out of time, so I will see you guys soon. And Tegan, I'll see you on Friday.